Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to methodically break down exactly how to bridge Amazon Seller Central and Acumatica ERP using the Biz-Tech services Amazon connector. Now we all know selling on Amazon is absolutely incredible for expanding your market reach. It can be notoriously tough on your back office. Orders just pour in, and trying to manually move every single one of them into Acumatica, well, it's slow, it's incredibly prone to errors, and frankly, it's almost impossible if you actually want to keep your stock numbers straight. So today we're going to solve that problem.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Setup and Secure Connection.
Building out this secure integration is actually a highly structured, super straightforward four-step process. It starts right inside Amazon Seller Central, where you just authorized Biztech as a new developer. Once you accept the agreement, Amazon generates your unique credentials. That's a seller ID, a marketplace ID, and an authorization token. You literally just take those credentials, plug them right into the Amazon store screen with an Acumatica, and hit Test. The moment that succeeds, your store is officially linked up, and you can jump right into setting up your defaults.
You literally just set up the connection once inside your ERP, and their intermediate server handles all the heavy lifting of the integration traffic. SKU mapping for accuracy. Once the connection is live, we enter the translation layer. The whole key here is meticulous mapping. Through the Inventory Details tab inside your Acumatica Amazon store, you map every single Amazon SKU directly to an Acumatica inventory item. You can pull and display these products using their ASN or their seller SKU. Taking the time to map this out perfectly is what absolutely eliminates fulfillment errors. When an order drops in, the connector essentially guarantees that those order lines land on the exact right product in your local system.
The Merchant Fulfillment, or FBM Workflow.
Just to make sure we establish a really clear baseline here, FBM means you are the one doing the active physical fulfillment. You store the products, your team goes out and picks them, packs them up, and ships them from your own warehouse shelves straight to the customer's front door. Because you're holding the physical goods, your ERP has to be the one actively driving this entire process.
For these merchant-fulfilled orders, the Export FBM PO acknowledgement process is basically your control center. The connector automatically pulls the Amazon order in as a sales order or an invoice. From there, you actively confirm order receipt with Amazon. Your team creates the shipment, slaps the tracking number on it, and hits confirm. And here's the best part. Once it's prepped, the connector automatically reports that fulfillment data right back to Amazon, marking the order as shipped on their end. You don't ever have to log back into Seller Central to do it.
It's really important to spot the stark contrast between the two models right here. FBM requires Acumatica to handle active sales orders because, well, you're doing the shipping. But FBA shifts Acumatica's role completely. For FBA, Acumatica passively tracks inventory that Amazon is currently holding, and it uses transfer orders and purchase receipts to do that.
The Amazon Fulfillment, or FBA Workflow.
With FBA, Amazon completely takes over the active fulfillment logistics. Your goods are physically sitting on shelves in their fulfillment centers. When an order drops, they pick it, they pack it, and they ship it. This means your ERP's primary job is no longer active fulfillment. Instead, it's strictly about tracking where your assets are located and confirming when they actually leave Amazon's shelf. Setting this up definitely requires some strict rules of engagement, which are established right on the FBA Settings tab. You receive and import Amazon FBA orders as invoices in Acumatica. Here, you map Amazon's very specific fulfillment statuses, things like pending or shipped, directly to Acumatica's internal tracking statuses. This is what ensures both systems stay perfectly synced as Amazon moves your product around.
So how do the goods get to Amazon in the first place? Well, when you send stock to Amazon, the
The connector imports these FBA shipments as transfer orders right in Acumatica. You actually map Amazon's distinct fulfillment centers back to your specific Acumatica ship from warehouses. As those deliveries are confirmed, the system automatically checks the received quantities against what you actually put on the truck. It flags any mismatches instantly, completely stopping those invisible inventory leaks before they ever hit your accounting team.
When you look at a standard transfer order in the system, you'll see the destination warehouse field is clearly flagged as an Amazon FBA facility. By utilizing these transfer orders, you maintain total spatial awareness of your inventory. Even though the product is physically left your loading dock, it remains firmly and correctly on your balance sheet, assigned to that specific Amazon destination. Finally, as Amazon delivers those items to the customer, you utilize the Import FBA Shipments process. This retrieves the delivery data straight from Amazon and automatically creates purchase receipts in Acumatica. If the received and shipped quantities match up, the order imports flawlessly. It reconciles those destination warehouse quantities and totally closes the loop on the FBA lifecycle.
Syncing inventory and refunds.
Those two very distinct fulfillment paths we just covered now reconverge on a few absolutely vital automated maintenance tasks. Using the Export FBM inventory quantities process, the connector is continuously pushing your combined Acumatica stock levels right up to Amazon. It can look across multiple warehouses and use your preferred measure, whether that's on hand or available, to keep Amazon updated. This automated sync is exactly how you ensure you never, ever oversell items that you just don't have in stock anymore.
What about refunds? They are methodically managed end-to-end with some really strict logical rules based on the order's exact state. If an order gets refunded while it's still just an unconfirmed pending shipment, the system simply removes it. Easy. But if the order was already invoiced, it'll generate a formal credit memo. And if it's a fully processed return, it creates a customer refund payment. Everything uses an adjustment reason, which keeps your records impeccably clean for auditing time. A unified e-commerce view. This is the ultimate goal right here. All of your FBM and FBA orders are finally brought together side by side. By tagging every single entry with its specific fulfillment channel, you are completely done jumping between different systems or frantically cross-referencing spreadsheets. You always have one perfectly clear, authoritative picture of your entire Amazon business living directly inside Acumatica. So, to summarize the real impact here, by integrating via the Biz-Tech connector, you're achieving honest, perfectly synchronized inventory counts across all of your fulfillment models. You're automating your shipping and fulfillment reporting back to Amazon, and most importantly, you are empowering your entire team to rely entirely on single system accuracy. You are totally eliminating the massive bottleneck of manual data entry once and for all. Because once they're connected, Amazon Seller Central and Acumatica really do work seamlessly as one. The orders flow in, the fulfillment flows back, and your team gets to go back to actually selling. Now, if you want to stop rekeying all that data and finally reclaim your back office, please go ahead and like this explainer. And make sure to subscribe to the channel for lots more authoritative integration workflows and technical guides.